Back for another update of the monster fish tank, 600 gallons here at the RX Muscle and Species Nutrition headquarters. As you can see, we just did a water change. I would have liked to have cleaned the back of the tank, which is normally blue, as you can see there. But let me get to my reflection in the mirror. I don't like that. But it's black. It's very dirty. Anyway, here you can see my red ruby Oscar. Getting nice and red from all the krill I'm feeding him. There's my long fin, red ruby tiger Oscar. I should just say it's probably an albino red tiger Oscar. There's my albino channel cat that is starting to get to be the biggest fish in the tank. He was the smallest a few months ago. There's a beautiful red tiger Oscar. He's got his girlfriend around here someplace. There she is. There's my albino iridescent sharks. They're just ginormous, as my friend would say. And look at that mouth. Let's take a look at that mouth. Oh, there's the golden Jack Dempsey cutting into the frame. Look at that mouth and that iridescent shark. I mean, that's about as shark-like as it gets. There's my albino clown knife, one of my favorite fish in the tank. Let's get a better look at him. He's got a great red eye. Look at that red eye. That's awesome. As you can see, I have a lot of some serious pumps in this tank to pump some air into this. You don't pump air through these air stones, these fish die quickly. The oxygen level goes down in the water, and it's not easy in this tank because it's so deep, it's so high, the tank, 30 inches, that it's hard to get a pump that will pump enough, with enough pressure to get the air down there. And if you look, see that pump I have? I have two of them. I have one on each side. I have overflows in this tank that drain down, I'll show you, into a Fluval FX6. I have one on each side. I also occasionally run a Diatom filter. I know that's old school. I'll run a Diatom on this a couple days a week. Keep it nice and polished, and it's still not clean enough. Back there is one of the favorite fishes of the people who come into my office to visit. Red spotted gold Severum. Used to have two of them. I don't know, one died. I have some smaller ones in another tank here. I'll show you in a minute. But he's great. He's a huge size. Great coloration. You don't see many like that. Here's my clown knife. I have two of them in here. They're the smallest fish in the tank, but they somehow manage to survive. They kick ass, these guys. They are tough little buggers and no one kills them. Now let's go find our Shovelnose Cat. I'm not sure where he is. There he is. He's kind of subdued. I thought he'd be a little more aggressive. He eats good when I put pellets in there. He's got a big mouth. It's pretty cool. He's gotten bigger since I got him, but he doesn't eat as much as some of these other fish do. It's pretty aggressive, pretty competitive tank when everyone's eating. And I would feed them for you, but I just did a water change and the water's a little cold. Of course, here's the showpiece of the tank, the Albino Pacu in the piranha family. As you can see, he's getting his teeth coming in. Every once in a while, he'll bash his mouth against the wall. He'll swim into the acrylic wall at full speed, but he's looking pretty good now. He has no bruising, and this guy's a monster. He's a vacuum cleaner. He seriously will eat anything you throw in this tank. He will eat it. There's never any leftover food, ever, because of this guy. He's just crazy. And let's move up to the final, but not least fish. Not in the light. There's my albino silver Arowana. Long time ago I had two of them, but he put a hit on the other guy. He is gorgeous. As you can see, he's over 2 feet now in length. He is the king of the tank. At least the king of the tank, the top of the tank. No one messes with him. He's got the biggest mouth I've ever seen. He could easily, if I threw some mice in here, he'd definitely eat them. But I saved the mice for my snakes. He's just majestic. He loves this tank too. And the great thing about the tank is it's 3 feet wide. I'll show you. The width of this tank is key, because this Arowana will never be too big to turn in this tank, so we won't get the kink spine that some of the other Arowanas get. Once again, as you can see, is a great side view of the 600-gallon monster fish tank. Hopefully you enjoyed the update.